Hi. So we're going to talk about how to make a tassel. You're going to need a few basic materials, the first of which is a length of cord. I like this really thin cord from the fabric store, as well as looped fringe. I like about this length. It's about 3 to 4 inches. There are a couple ends for tassels that I like. The first of which is just a straight cord with a knot on one end, and then that way it has a knot and I just build my pasty around it and it stays in and it spins just fine. The other way is to have a loop at the top like this one, which means that you can attach it by sewing it directly to any pasty or by using a fishing spinner. This is used for any kind of spinning lure in fishing. It makes it removable. You can see here where the little latch is. It means that you can put this on and off. This is actually a beaded tassel. These pasties were made for me by Lux Mystica. She does bead work, and so the tassel is this lovely beaded piece. The first thing that you're going to want to do is, because we're going to make the kind with a loop at the top, is take a length of your cord and knot it off like so. This might be a bit big. There we go. I like to double knot it. It makes the knot bigger. It means the fringe will have less chance of sliding forward and getting misplaced while you're doing this. And then once it's double knotted, you'll end with this beautiful big knob. Because we all like a big knob. Just kidding. Did I just said that out loud in public? From there, you're going to need to do your fringe. So your fringe I like about 3 to 4 inches in length. This is just a single length, but normally I like to make sure that they are even. By doing that, I take a longer length and fold it in half, and then measure it, and then make sure it's even, and then cut it, this way so that they're the same size. Because you want this loop to be at the top of your tassel, you want to start wrapping your fringe on this end. You're going to put it around the base of that knot, like so, and you're going to start wrapping it this way. When you get to the end, I'll make sure that you don't have any pieces all tangly up in there. You're going to take this next loop of fringe string, and you're going to hold on to one side of it, and you're going to wrap the other side around and tie it off so that you have a piece that looks like this. So I already did this on this side, so I'm going to show you this. So it ends up looking like this. You have a short string, a long string, and this is just tied off like this. Once it's at that point, I'm just going to trim off this piece right here so it doesn't get all weird on me. You're going to find your loop on the inside, and you're going to flip it over like so. When it's flipped over, just kind of shake it out, make sure that it's even on all sides. So what you want to avoid is seeing that knot on the inside through the fringed tassels. Right. So it ends up like this. I forgot to mention, before you start wrapping your fringe around, you're going to want to save a loop of this fringe. So I'm going to just show you, just take one of these strings and just pull it through. This is looped, so it should just pull through, no problem. And you end up with a little string like this. So when you have your tassel like this and it's all nice and even, you might need to pull it down a little bit because you can see some of it bubbles up a little bit. So get it nice and even. Make sure that you're not seeing the knot through any of that. And then hold it off. You can feel where the base of the knot is. Hold it tight. And then I like to take this through 2 fingers here and then wrap it around the base of that knot. And then you have this end that you are holding and this side, and then just tie that off. So I'm going to do that down here on the table where you can't see it. Not because I don't want you to see it, just because it's easier for me to do on the table than holding it in the air. Maybe it's easier for me to do. I should be telling you jokes right now, because you're probably just staring at my lovely face in agonizing concentration. Okay, I think I got it tied. Alright, so tie it off. And then that is just about the end of your tassel making. So when it's tied, it kind of has a funny look to it. It sticks out a little bit more than the rest of the fringe. So I usually like to trim it off if it's sticking out weird like that. I'll trim that piece off. And then you're going to want to trim off the excess cord from underneath. And then there you have it. Your beautiful little tassel. If you feel like this knot may not be secure enough, you can add a dab of hot glue or gem tack or crazy glue on the knot right there to keep it knotted. As well, obviously, this one was rushed through, but if you get this nice and tight, then it doesn't look as bulbous. But yeah, there it is. Lovely tassel. Thanks for watching.